Welcome again to Cindy and Ed's home building adventure near Monument, Colorado. This episode starts with a bunch of potential stored in the garage. Light fixtures there on the right and upper cabinets there on the left. I've learned that there's a sequence or even a dance involved in the way things go together. In this case, the granite had to be in, then the upper cabinets go in, and then the tile can go on. Here you see Pete, who is the independent cabinet maker who built these things, installing the cabinets, again, so that the tile can go underneath them. Being fully custom, things are actually hand fit. That's what he's doing. You've noticed, of course, that Pete is working alone. So how does he get those things up there? Well, watch. So you notice the jacks there against the wall. He sets the cabinet on top of those, levels it all with the jacks, and then fastens everything. Meanwhile, the electricians are back now that the walls are painted, so now the switches and sockets go in. He has clearly done this before. That box on the left is actually for a stereo speaker. The monstrous 1980s set with all of its vinyl shall live again. So now we're back with our tile setter named Royal. He's putting in the subway tiles below the newly placed cabinets. And yeah, he can set tile and talk on the phone at the same time. Those thin boards, generally running from the upper to the lower cabinets, are actually edge markers showing where other elements like refrigerator and cabinets will go in. You may have noticed the other camera and light on a tripod in the previous scene. Here's what they were doing. Cindy elected to space the tiles out slightly, so those orange spacers maintain that correct alignment as the mortar sets. Royal will return after the cabinets are finished to add the grout. This is today's view. There were so many workers on site that I ran out of donuts real early. In addition to this custom cabinet crew, we had folks in doing trim painting and the electric and some of the finished carpentry. As I said earlier, this custom cabinetry work has to be hand fit. Sometimes that means the box has to go back out in the garage to the saw, get trimmed a little bit, and try again. In the meantime, the lady in the background is setting shelves, drawers, and the all-important doors. That big cabinet box there on the right is actually kind of odd. There's a backstory here. We designed the entire home for aging in place. So there are actually provisions for a dumbwaiter in the floor below and the ceiling above that box. If in many years we decide we no longer want to carry things up and down stairs, we can remodel, remove that cabinet, and install the dumbwaiter through the spaces already provided. I ran out of time and had to leave. I'm sure there are many more doors in place now, just haven't seen them yet. That was a longer than normal video. Sorry, I don't like to do that. There's just a lot going on, yeah, which is a good thing. As a reward for putting up with it, here's a bit of eye candy from a different point on our property. That's it for now. More to follow.
See the curtains hanging in the window in the evening on a Friday night. Little light is shining through the window, lets me know everything's alright.